Hey guys, Dr. Devin Coughlin here, and I want to take a couple minutes to talk to you today specifically about the importance and the need for maintenance chiropractic care. But I also want to talk to you about this principle that really applies to everything in your life. And recently I had someone ask me, they said, will I ever get to the point where I am good and I don't have to, in this case they said, continue coming in for adjustments. And I always use the analogy of like, if you ever want to take care of something, whether it be a car, whether it be your teeth, your hygiene, your fitness level, no matter what it might be, you're never going to get to a point that it doesn't require your attention. So anything that you value in life, again, whether it be your hygiene, whether it be your health, whether it be your kids, even a car or a truck, whatever it might be, it's always going to require some level of attention and maintenance. And the reason that we feel like chiropractic or maintenance chiropractic care is so important is because if you literally see that the nerve system here is the lifeline between your brain and your entire body. All your organs, all your cells, all your tissues are controlled between your brain and those organs by the spinal cord and nerves. And so the reality is no matter what we do, no matter what we eat or how we exercise, those are great things, are important. But there's unavoidable stress in our lives, whether it be emotional stress, could be physical stress like from your job or from workouts or from a small car accident. Or in the case of children, just playing or jumping on a trampoline or any of those things. So that's a physical stress on the body. And the last stress that chiropractors recognize is a chemical stress. Now, I know this is one of the most prevalent ones as well because people eat poorly, they might drink too much alcohol, they might smoke cigarettes or other drugs, they might just have a toxic environment that they live in. There's a number of different things that can cause these stresses on the body. And they're literally unavoidable because they're in our environment, they're in our food. Even the people that are most diligent about trying to avoid all those things are still going to have stress on their body. And the way the body reacts to that stress is that no matter what it is, so let's just say it's a physical trauma, like someone gets hit hard and it kind of shifts their spine out of place, what's going to happen? The muscles are going to tense up, it's going to cause more shifting in the spine, it's going to create nerve irritation. If I go to McDonald's every day or I'm eating a poor diet, that stress on my body is going to cause some sort of muscle spasm or some sort of distress in my body, which is going to cause my muscles to pull, again, my spine out of alignment and create nerve irritation. The last one is just emotional or mental stress. Now, we all know that if someone stresses you out, like your boss or your kids or a friend or whoever it might be, if someone gets stressed out from an argument or, whether it just be any day-to-day struggle, you and I both know that our muscles will tense up, and when they tense up, again, they're going to be pulling our spine out of alignment. So unless someone figures out a way to have an amazing life with no conflict, with no chemicals, no stress or anything like that, maybe be on vacation on an island somewhere the rest of their life, they're going to have stress in their life. And if they want to maintain a high level of health, specifically have a high level, high functioning nerve system, you're going to have to maintain your spine. Now that's not just as simple as coming in and getting adjusted, it's also going to require you to do rehabilitation exercises at home. I don't know about you, what you do, most people sit at their job all day at a computer. For me, for myself, I'm hunched over a table all day taking care of people. So the reality is my day-to-day, what I spend the most time doing, I'm in a position that's creating stress on my spine. So I have to make sure I'm keeping tabs on that, and I'm doing things proactively to avoid having a lot of excessive damage to my body. And again, really, the last thing I just want to touch on is that, again, going back to if you have goals in your life or you have relationships that you want to build and improve, you're never going to say to yourself, you know what, I'm good there. I hung out with my son this past weekend, went fishing, so therefore we're good now. We don't have to spend any more time together. Or, if you have a goal to buy a house or to start a business or, whatever the case may be, you're not just going to wake up one day and be like, you know what, I started the business, I reached my goal, I'm good now. Because what does that business require? Your ongoing attention. So it's really a law of life. It's not just chiropractors trying to have people continue to get adjusted. It's just a law of life. Again, when you look at it, think of it as your teeth or any other aspect that you want to maintain at a high level.